Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are in the world. This is 3 o'clock p.m. London time. I don't know where you're calling from or where you are. I just want to say hello and I hope everybody's doing well. And this is my live, one of many, and I hope a lot of you will join me. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna have to wait a bit, and then we'll see how many people join me, how many people are interested in my talk. For you who don't know me, my name is Marie Louise, and I do TikTok live. I do YouTube live just to show people what is out there, what people can help themselves with. A little thing goes long way because sometimes we may think we know something, but we don't really know. So I'm just here to put a little clear notes on some things, something that I'm experiencing, something I'm going through. I'm just saying so you can relate and I can help you maybe with few things, help you maybe understand few things. I'm not saying I can do it, but you never know. I can try for sure. So yeah, that's really it. So today is about mental well-being. I'm not going to say mental health because I am not a doctor. I can say mental well-being because at the moment as well I am fighting with a mental being. So yeah, um, that's why for me mental being is quite important. It's quite important. So I would like us to talk about it. And there's no many people that are already in here. I'm gonna go on TikTok and obviously, I do TikTok and hello, 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 everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are in the world. This is Marie Louise with this live talking about mental well being. I'm not going to say mental health because obviously I am not a doctor, but mental well being because it affects everybody. So if you can see me, please talk. If you can say anything, hello TikTok, hello to everybody. Hello Lady D, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Hello YouTube. So for you who don't know, I do both in the same time. And so I may move my head from left center, but please don't worry, it's just moving my head. But the things are still the same because some people can talk on YouTube, some people on TikTok. So yeah, um, where mental well-being is quite complicated. It's quite complicated, but when you get the hang of it, you know how to deal with yourself. Basically, the number thing that I think I put in my mind and I realize is you need to think of number one, you, nobody else. Once you think of you as a number one, I think things go easily. Things go not in a perfect world, we want it to go well. We want it to be great. That's the perfect word. But sometimes it doesn't happen like that. So if it doesn't happen like that, you need to try and understand that You have one thing, it's one head. You don't have 100 head, you don't have different thing. You are just one person, and you need to deal with one person, not two, not three. So TikTok, excuse me if I'm very focused on the screen. Is just because the screen on my phone is quite small. My iPad is not charged, so it's charging now. And then maybe I can switch after that. It's bigger, I can see bigger. But for now, I would like you to ask a question. I would like you to tell me, not ask a question, sorry, tell me what is the mental well being for you? What do you think will help you, or what do you do to help yourself to understand your mental? Me, one thing after I fall ill, I think the only thing that I practice now, like I said, is to deal with myself, nobody else. Well, apart my kids, obviously, but when you're talking about well-being, is you first, then the secondary people, but the first is you. If you're not good, if you're not um perfect inside there, you cannot help anybody, you can do nothing for nobody. So you have to look after yourself to be able to help other people, to be able to understand how somebody's brain work from a situation to a situation. So um I'm quite a bit down sometime. And when I'm down, I say to myself, why am I down? Is it something that I can deal with? If I can't deal with, I will push it once on one side of my brain. If I can deal with it, I will say to myself again, can I deal with it now? If I can deal with it now, I will. If I can't deal with it now, I will leave it. Because if you know you can leave it, that means it's not something that have to be dealt with right now. It's something you can leave and think about it and leave it for another day or another hour of the day to think about and deal with. We put a stress on ourselves because we want to deal with everything in the same time. No, you have to put a category, like a box for everything. Every situation have a box, and for you to put one box for everything, it's not right. Your brain, even though it's one brain, it's got room everywhere, and you have to separate every situation to different rooms so you can tackle one, two, three, and then at the end when you look at it, so, oh, okay, I've dealt with everything because I did it step by step. So the most pressing, the something that will hurt you or somebody next to you, or will give you how can I say it, penalty or something, you deal with it right now because obviously it can't wait. But something that somebody else asks you, or something that you know, oh, it's a bill, we've got date on it, but I can't deal with it now, let me wait a bit for the date to come. Even though it's advisable to deal with it straight away, but when your mental well-being is not right, it's not straightforward, you don't want to put that pressure on you. You want to wait the day you don't have nothing in your head, and then you revisit all the boxes and say, oh, okay, this bill I haven't paid for it, and the date is coming, oh, let me do it now, because other rooms were empty. The rooms in your brain are empty, so I can deal with this bill now because obviously the room is empty. So when you are talking, you have to understand that this room here, okay, let's say today, for instance, today, if I work my brain today, for me, the first thing I woke up this morning is I said to myself, I have to do this live because it's a commitment that I put on myself that every first Sunday of the month, I'm going to do um, TikTok and YouTube live, just to show people and to get advice maybe as well from other people How does it work? How do they think? How can they help me, or how can I help them? That's the whole thing. So when I got up this morning, I knew that was coming today at 3 o'clock. So what can I do before that time to not stress myself? Okay, I need to make sure my computer is charged. Good. That is one stress out of my head. I need to make sure um, I'm home and I'm awake. That is one thing, because obviously with my illness, I could be asleep. So I have to make sure I stay focused and awake. That's two. And then obviously when I come on in front of my computer, I have to be able to set my computer in a way that it gave me the right time to start with, and the right setting as well. Is it for kids? Is it for adults? Or no, that I have to set all the program for me to be able to come to this live. So that's why I said, if you put too much pressure, if I haven't done that prior to now, and then do it in the same time that the time is coming, let's say 5 to 3, and I'm here tapping my computer, and then the program is slow, is not coming on, I'll be stressed. And then, oh, too much window open, let me switch somewhere for one, let me do this. Too much stress to my brain. So you have to limit your brain to stress. Your brain have to be, you have to try and see how can you cut the stress down every time. And trust me, if you don't, things happen. And then at the end you will say, oh, but no, it's you put that on yourself. I'm not a doctor. That's why I said this is not a it's a well-being. It's just for you to understand, right? It's not a mental health. Okay. I don't want you to get me muddled up. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not talking about your mental health. I'm talking about your well-being. Obviously attached to the mental, because everything I just said is to limit the work in your brain. So obviously your mental, to limit all that. If you have any input, please type it, say something. If you have any input, if you know what to do, if you know what to say, please tell me. Let me see how you can help me as well, and how I can help you too. You never know. So tell me how. Um, if you want to come on TikTok, I can invite you, and you can come in and tell me what's how you think. What do you think you can do? How is that gonna help you? How are you gonna help me? Please tell me, and come to my live, talk to me, and we can have a normal conversation, because that's the whole thing. I want to learn from you as well, because with everything I'm going through, I want to be able to understand myself through other people, and I want other people to understand themselves through me. If we can help each other, life is give and take. If we can help each other, why not? So, like I said, my so far what I do is, in my brain I put everything in boxes. And I know sometimes I could allow myself to have 3 boxes, 4 boxes maximum. If you have too much, obviously it's too much stress. So 3 boxes. One will be the problem that I have to deal with now. That can't wait. Life or death, or something that will bring me more trouble later, or something that will hurt me. I have to deal with it now. The second box will be something I can deal with later during the day or later during the week. I'll put in the second box. And then the third box will be something that can wait. That can wait, like, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks or so, maximum a month. That can wait. But in my brain, when I solve the first box, obviously everything moves. The first box is going to disappear because I've dealt with it. Then the second one will become first. and then the third one will become second, and then another third will come, or another first will maybe find his place in the second one, something like that. That's how I try to manage stress, and that's how I try to manage every day, because obviously if you try to do too many things at the same time, it hurts. You get yourself muddled up, and sometimes you just can't do it because it's too much. Then you get stressed, and then the mental health comes in because you're depressed, because people don't understand sometimes when you're too rational, when you're too emotional. So to eliminate all that, you have to understand yourself and do it little by little, step by step. Everything's got a way to go. So hello, Mike. Hello, how are you? If you're there, please say hello or say something else. We're talking about mental well-being. So tell me what you think about mental well-being. I'm asking, so you never know. People may like what I'm saying and take it and use it. I may like what you're saying and take it and use it for myself. Things like that. So you have to you have to tell me, and I have to take what I can from there. Yeah. So Mike, please tell me, what do you think about mental well-being? How do you deal with that? Do you do what I do? Do you have boxes in your head and you put everything in place, or you just deal with it and stress yourself even more? So YouTube, same thing. If you have a trick, if you know how to deal with it, please tell me. But like I said, for me, it's only one thing. You deal with it the way I deal with it, the way I can. That means I take my time and I do things as it goes. The most important bit, the one that can wait a week, the one that can wait a couple of days, and then so on. When this room is clear, I'll put the next one in the that position. Then I'll clear that one, then I'll put another one in another position as I go. And obviously things come, like every day new thing comes in. So when the new thing comes in, the first position may stay first for something else, or the last one from yesterday may become first today. It depends of the stress you're going through, is depend of the things that's coming in that you have to deal with. So you need to choose what is important for you. Don't wait the last minute to deal with everything in the same time. It doesn't work, because people get more stress, people get more anxiety, and that is, it's not good. So you have to try and deal with it the way you can, little by little. So I think I've talked too much. I've talked enough. I want to hear you. I want you to tell me what you think. What is what for you? How do you deal with your mental? Please tell me. Please tell me. I want to know. I want to understand how you deal with it. I want to understand what you do. What is the trick you use? And if it works, maybe I can use it too. So help me out. Tell me. And if my trick worked for you, next time come and tell me, oh, you know what you said, I tried and it works. Good. I'll be very happy for somebody to come back and say, oh, I've tried this and it worked. Same when we were talking last month about, how to deal with certain things. Headache, for instance, that was last month. You have to understand how to deal with your headaches. And for me, like I said, drinking water, having a rest, medication don't do much for me. So I tend not to take medication. I tend more to sleep and drink more water. That helps a lot with the headache. So that was what we did last month. So if somebody here have followed my last month live and have tried what I said, please come back and tell me, how did it work for you? What did you do? Did it work? Did it not work? Did you add something? Did you take something out? Please tell me. Then I'll know how to adjust. Sorry, I have to drink a lot. So, what is? I would love to join your program, but I have doing a program somehow. Okay, well, I don't know. Why can't you join my program? Why can't you not join my program? But I'm doing a program somewhere. Huh. Okay, but you can listen. So if you can listen, you can type. So type. What do, what do you think? First of all, thank you for joining me because I noticed the first time you're joining in. That's for my first time you're joining in. So tell me, what do you think of this program, and how do you think you can help me? With last month you were not here, but we were talking about headaches, and this month we're talking about mental well-being. We're not talking about mental health because I am not a doctor. What I'm trying to do by having these live shows is to tell you what I have and what I live with every day. And if people have tips, if people can tell me to try this and try that to manage myself, my illness, that's what I want. That's what I want. And um, that helps me as well to focus, to say to myself, yes, I've got this plan. I have to do it. I have to do it. Because one thing about my illness that I'm always going to say is you lose your mind little by little. And if you're not doing something, it goes down. And I'm a fighter. I don't want that to happen. So this here helped me keep up with everything. So if you can, sharing is good. I say, you say, I do something, you tell me, oh, I've tried this and it works. Why don't you try? And I will try. So um, people have been telling me what to do, and I did. I listened and I tried. So now I want to know what you have tried and see if I helped you as well. Yeah, that's my goal, to see if we can help each other. If we can help each other, then that's perfect. That is perfect. Hello, Pascal. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, today's show is about mental well-being. So we've talked about it. Well, I've talked a lot. You guys are not talking today. What happened? Why? Is that me that doing something you don't like the day? Maybe I should change the day. I don't know. You're not talking to me today. So well, I'm still gonna carry on and tell you more. So like I said, the way I deal with mental health, no, mental well-being, because I am not a doctor, so I can't say mental health, right? The mental health, especially for people that can deal with mental doctors. I'm not a doctor, so I'll say mental well-being. Your well-being is what you do, is how you approach things. It's you. It's not to do with any doctor, right? So, and again, if I'm wrong, please correct me. That's what I think. But if I'm wrong, somebody correct me. Is it mental well-being simple, or is it to do with mental health? That's me. So, whatever you think is good, please let me know. You think I'm wrong thinking that way? What do you think? Hello, Miss Jew. How are you? Hey, hey, hey. I say hi. How are you? Now, Miss D, say hi. Hello, Lady D. And if any of you want to come on camera and talk, please ask to come on camera, and then I will, I will put you on and you can talk. You can tell me exactly what you think and how is this going to work? Yes. Right. Let me add this lady plus guess. Let's see if she can see me. Hello, 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 hello. Right. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, French. Hi. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Oh, sorry for everybody, but I've got French speaker here. Bonjour, ça va?
Ça va et toi?
Ça va bien, ça va bien. Alors, tu nous appelles
Ok.
d'où?
Je vous appelle de Bénin.
Ah, we've got guests from Benin, all the way from my country. Thank you very much for joining us. Merci beaucoup de nous rejoindre. Alors aujourd'hui, on parle de la manière dont on arrive à gérer les problèmes par jour.
Ok.
So I was just explaining to her how what I'm doing here today is to deal with your mental well-being, how to deal with things day after day. So if anybody speak French, please feel free to join in too. That will be fine. So I'll be saying both. Donc aujourd'hui, moi j'ai dit avec mon état de santé comment j'arrive à gérer mes problèmes par jour. Donc, en fait, c'est que dans ma tête, j'ai des box, j'ai des cases. Et les trucs qui vont me faire du mal ou les trucs que je dois gérer immédiatement, je les mets dans le box numéro un. Les choses qui peuvent attendre soit dans la journée ou demain ou au plus tard la semaine, la fin de la semaine, je les mets dans le box numéro 2. Et les choses qui peuvent attendre un peu plus longtemps, je les mets dans le box numéro 3. Ça m'aide, moi, à gérer et de ne pas être stressé. Maintenant, ça, c'est moi. Comment toi, tu fais pour gérer ta journée?
Vraiment, c'est toi qui m'apprends tout ça là maintenant. Sinon, avant là,
So,
pas de programme.
she said, I'm the one that's teaching her that to now because obviously she never did it the way I'm doing it. So yeah. Well, that is that is her. That's how she deal with it, and she is saying that she doesn't have a straightforward way to deal with it. Ok, donc, mais comment tu fais alors si tu n'as pas de solution de mise en place? Comment tu fais?
Moi, j'ai un cahier de notes. Là, je
Uh-huh.
le note.
Okay. She says she's got a book. She's got a book that she write everything down. That's hell. I can't do that. I'll be lost. She writes everything down and then revisit the book, which is not bad. Some people may like it. C'est pas mauvais. Certaines personnes peuvent peut-être prendre ça et le faire aussi. Mais pour moi, écrire tout, je trouve que c'est long. Je trouve que c'est long. Okay, she's used to it. She's been doing it for years, so she's used to it. Okay. Et donc, les choses que tu n'arrives pas à régler, alors comment tu stresses dessus ou tu t'en stresses pas?
Oui, je me stresse. Je me stresse.
Tu stresses.
Je mets ça le lendemain, mais dès que j'ai le temps, je continue.
Okay, so she's
Ça me stresse.
okay. She's stressed about it, but obviously, if she can't deal with it, she can't deal with it. But she's stressed, which is not good because the stress, we want to limitate the stress. So if you're stressed all the time because you can't deal with one solution, it's not good, is it? So, okay. Mais est-ce que c'est bien de garder ça tout le temps et de ne pas pouvoir le régler quand il faut?
Oui, oui. On va garder ça et régler ça quand il faut.
Okay. Right. So yeah, like I said, she keeps it and then deal with it when she can. But obviously she's still stressed with it, which is wrong, which is not good because if you're stressed, then what's the point? You know, you can't be stressed and then dealing with things. It's not right. But that's her way of doing it. So yeah. Okay. Donc à part ça, qu'est-ce que tu peux nous dire d'autre alors?
Concernant le stress.
Oui. Le management, comment tu manages le stress, comment tu fais pour que ton stress soit au plus bas niveau. Alors, je te préviens, je suis sur TikTok, mais je suis aussi sur YouTube. Donc, les gens qui me suivent sur YouTube aussi me posent des questions et je réponds en même temps. Donc, si je bouge la tête, c'est pas parce que je ne regarde pas, mais parce que je parle dans YouTube.
Ok, je vois.
Oui. Hello, Lady D. How are you? Oui, vas-y, je t'écoute.
On doit faire tout possible pour ne pas être beaucoup stressé.
Okay, you have to do everything to not be stressed, which is not easy. C'est pas facile. La vie nous donne tellement de fil à retordre. Oui. La vie nous donne tellement de fil à retordre qu'on ne peut pas tout faire. Okay. Okay, Lady D, no problem. So yeah, YouTube. Unfortunately, our time is here because on YouTube is only half an hour for now because there's not much viewers, there's not much people coming to talk to me, and there's so much I can say by myself, you know. So thank you very much for the few of you that joined me on YouTube. Thank you very much. Before you go, those people on YouTube, can you just say hello or say bye? Say something, write something for me, and tell me whatever I said today. Are you going to use it? Is it good for you? Is it not good for you? I want to hear from you before you go. Please type something. Tell me something. Something. A little thing. Just a little thing, right? Okay. Donc, Miss Pelagie, tu es toujours là? Hello. I think Pelagie is gone. Okay, maybe she got microphone off. Okay, maybe she got a call or something. Okay, so okay, there's a tick on YouTube. There's a tick, but that's no talking. I want you to tell me something before you go. Tell me something. The tick is good. Thank you very much. I like the tick, but I want to hear what did you think of the show today? What did you think of the live show? I've got 1 minute to go. Please tell me. Tell me. Type it. Have a comment. Tell me what you think. What do you think? So TikTok. Like I said, again, TikTok, you're not talking much today. I don't know what's going on. Everybody, people are not talking. You're watching, okay, which is good. But there's so much I can say by myself. If you're not interacting, it's like it's hard for me to be talking all the time, repeating the same thing all the time, you know. So okay, I'm gonna say goodbye to YouTube. But hey, we've got one viewer. Hello, who you are? Hello, where you're from? How are you? Please type something. Tell me where you're from, and in one little sentence, I'll tell you what we have discussed today. So today is about your mental well-being, not mental health, but mental well-being. Whatever you can do to deal with the stress, how you can try and de-stress yourself and not have too much on for the day or for the week or whatever. My tip is create a box in your head, 1, 2, 3. You can go up to 4, 5 if you can handle, but I do 3 because the first one you put the most very urgent in it, and the second one the less urgent, and the third one the urgent, not urgent, but you have to deal with. So you deal with the first one first. You clear your head, you deal with the first one. Then you are able to deal with the second one better, efficiently. And then once that's clear, you're able to deal with the third one efficiently. That's how I dispose my brain to have three different things. So if I help you a bit with that, then I'm glad. If you can apply it in your life, I'm glad I helped you. Um, and then yeah, we'll talk again next week. No, next month, the first Sunday of each month. So thank you very much, YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and God bless you all for joining me today. And see you again next month. Watch out for the next day. Bye, YouTube. There. Okay, TikTok.